Well, it seems I have had quite the gap between now and the last time I sat and spoke to my computer screen in the dark room of my hermitage. Well, you see, the truth is, I was planning on making a 2-hour review and retrospective of all the mainline Halo games and the Gears of War, and I almost did it! Until my power went out with no warning and subsequently corrupted every single fucking bit of footage. So, in the birth of the new year, and my subsequent continued existence as both some form of faulty mammal and a random dude on YouTube, I'll summarize my thoughts on Halo and then jump right into the topic of this damn video. Halo. They're pretty good games! My favorite is certainly Halo Reach, and Halo 3 comes a close second. And well, Halo Far Cry Edition enjoyers, I'm sorry, it's terminal. Now, on to Ready or Not. Welcome to a broken city, where violent crime is common, where armed drug addicts, terrorists, dangerous cults, and anything in between infecting the city, and the only thing between it and utter destruction is you and your team, the only ones able to bring order to this chaos. The story isn't in depth right now, and I don't think that's the point of the game regardless, because the game is far more about the concept of being a SWAT officer, clearing out dangerous areas and apprehending, incapacitating, or if need be, killing dangerous armed suspects so you can protect the civilians both on site and generally of the city. Now the important bit of any video game, the gameplay. Ready or Not is a tactical shooter, and my god is it amazing. Whether with friends or utilizing AI teammates, you will have an amazing time, because every engagement is tense, with the enemy AI still surprise me with how they act in a dynamic fashion.
Absolutely.
Now, since the majority of my time in this game is solo, I'll detail that side of things first. So in playing alone, you have the option of not only customizing your own loadout, attachments, body armor, grenade types, breaching, or observation tools, but I can also tell your AI companions what gear they will be packing, meaning you can look at the details of any given mission and decide what will be the best setup for your squad. And as a general rule, you can never go wrong with giving one or two of your mates a shotgun. Now, choose a map and a game mode, and you're off. And no, you can't sprint. Be fucking patient. But other than that, what do you notice?
Suspect is breathing, but unconscious.
This is TOC. Copy. EMTs and trailers are standing by.
That's right. The game is immersive with music rarely kicking up unless engaged in heavy combat, and by that point you've probably been shot in the chest and your AI mates took care of the problem. But now in truth, every door, room, and environment presents you a variety of problems and scenarios you need to take care of. And here's where squad commands come into play. From peeking out a door with a mirror gun to blowing a door open and flash banging your crack addict on to the next room who was already banged by every other Tom, Joe, and Dick in there, you have options with the gear you brought, and trust me, you'll need every trick you can spare in some of these encounters. Because while you're on to maybe a crack addict, her and your fifth uncle are just psycho enough to try shoot, stab, or beat you at first opportunity. So it's probably better off you blinded them and gave them hearing damage, because at least they'll be alive. Because the alternative to coming to your senses after getting flash banged to surrender is a quick trip to the forever box, when the guy you gave the shotgun puts one in her chest, his chest, the cat across the street's chest, and then forget he's a special operations officer and let him himself get shot in the face. Okay, I do need to address that slightly more in depth. While the friendly AI in this game can display extreme competence and follow your orders better than you expected, and can even outperform players in these scenarios, They are also sometimes the equivalent of realistic Forrest Gump, or alternatively, Simple Jack. And it's this disparity that'll either make you laugh or go into a blind fury. I, on the other hand, go into hysterical mania as I witness them go from the most elite, hardened battle brothers I've ever known to letting me get shot from an angle they were staring at.
Moving up.
Talk reporting.
Now back on the main rail of this monologue, you have options, and by God, are they all amazing in their own way. And when violence inevitably erupts, you will find satisfying gunplay that is tense and brutal despite the gore only being blood, but the death throes of an enemy, their screams, their movements, and their ragdolls lend to the brutality of violence better than the goriest shooters out there. And as you can imagine, it's even better with friends because they don't need micromanagement. But they'll get killed and get you killed more often because they aren't Shotgun Bob.
Post up and cover.
And I would write several paragraphs describing the atmosphere and sickening brutality of this game world, but I honestly think I'll just let the game speak for itself for a bit.
Roger that. We'll take care of it. Suspects have a foothold in this area, and they're refusing to cooperate. Entry team, you are cleared to proceed with the mission.
And the most impressive part about this game is that it's still an ever-improving early access experience, and quite honestly, I'd say it's well worth the price, especially now that it's on sale till the 5th. And just to detail what these improvements these guys bring to the table, the Atom update brings more dynamic behavior to the AI. For an example, the AI now can whip out their phones to like take pictures of you, or whip out identification to show you that, yeah, we're not the bad guys, bro. But because you're such a paranoid fucking crack addict yourself, you'll just think, oh shit, they're gonna try to stab me or shoot me. You'll fucking blast for the face and then see the phone behind them, and then Talk will give you a stern talking to, because where the fuck was that stripper gonna hide a gun, bro? And the stripper does have a gun sometimes, because that's how strippers be. They got shit going on. Okay, that's my time. I gotta go back into the forever hole because I got other reviews coming out. Because I played Star Wars Republic Commando recently. The fact we're not getting a sequel hurts my soul. Anyway, see you guys later.